trailer reaction video, you remember I was talking about how I thought Shimo would be in the new Godzilla x Kong movie? Well, today, more people are catching on to that. We got Dangerville explaining who TITANUS SHIMO even is. Now, this is a theory video. Nobody actually knows if he's in the movie, but we're going for it. And the title said the new most powerful Titan. Explain.
In the past, he's
most
with
powerful
aliens,
question mark?
mutants and robots.
We'll see. I don't know.
Some larger and stronger than him, some smaller and
if
faster
Shimo's
than
in the
him.
movie, how strong do you think he's going to be? What's his powers going to be?
And in the
Let me know in the comments.
He decapitated the mutant.
We might see in this video. I don't know.
Ghidorah
Shout out to Dangerville. Let's go.
Heart of Kong. But in the new Empire, he's set to face his greatest threat yet.
Apparently.
Yes,
I really do think Shimo's going to be in the movie.
With 3 heads. I'm not talking
Let
about
me know in the
Scar
comments, do you
King,
think he's going to be in the movie?
Overlord of the
From what
underworld
we've
that
seen.
enslaves hundreds of Kong species,
I'm going with yes.
But rather something under his command. Perhaps
Pinkzilla,
the real threat
my boy.
of Godzilla Kong, the new Empire. Yes, today we're talking about the reported Titan Shimo. Little is known of this creature's existence, but what we do know suggests that this Titan is the most powerful megafauna on the planet.
I gotta do some research on the phone real quick.
Titan, this creature lives deep in the caverns of the Hollow Earth.
Yeah, I don't know who Shimo is, but it's definitely Shimo.
Titans known today, meaning everything from Godzilla to the Iron
Is there a
Dragon,
Shimo?
all descended from
Oh,
the
now I gotta look that up too. What?
With bleak white skin, blue diamond-like crystals protruding from its back and head, with a large thagaminder at the tip of its tail, and being far larger and more intimidating than even the king of the monsters.
I don't know. We'll see.
Where is this Titan in the trailer for the new Empire?
Shimo. I've never heard anybody say that.
A few points that hint towards its existence.
This is what I said earlier.
Here, in the Hollow Earth tunnel leading towards the pyramids of Giza, where he will engage with Kong in a great battle in the Egyptian dunes.
That's what I think it is. 100%.
And also here, where we can see that the oceans in Brazil have frozen over.
I know you guys remember me saying this.
Shimo. Well, it's been said that this Titan has frost powers. As said in a recent video, Shimo's name even translates from a Japanese phrase to mean white. Something that is white like frost, and cold, something that makes sense. Cold like ice. Which tells us that this creature will have the power to manipulate the weather. This type of elemental
I like how we got all of that from the word white.
In its descendants, like the Frostvark in Monarch Legacy of Monsters, where that creature consumes the heat from nearby targets, freezing them on the spot. This means we'll likely get to see Brazil frozen over with a snowstorm created by Shimo.
At least the water. We've seen that for sure. People were running on the beach though, so I mean they're not frozen.
Was that all these surface
we saw that in the trailer.
Seemed to take place in a perfectly lit sunny afternoon setting. So it would be great to see Rio de Janeiro, somewhere that never gets snowfall, suddenly be plunged into a blizzard. Meaning it goes from a perfect sunny day to a cataclysmic storm in under a minute.
Dang, I'm hyped, bro.
Could also be the reason we see Godzilla frozen
TITANUS
in ice,
SHIMO slash Shimo
to break out and defend
Which one is
the
it?
planet. Not only this, remember, Ghidorah was frozen in an Arctic glacier.
That's true.
Which could hint towards Shimo's powers being used in that great battle to help freeze the devil with 3 heads in its place.
I didn't even think about that.
Thousands of years ago. Which means if he's capable of creating Arctic tundras in a flash, imagine what he can do to a populated city.
Who was that?
Outside of elemental
Isn't that Pacific Rim or something?
Shimo is also said to be far larger than the king of the monsters.
What was that
bulkier and physically stronger, having hundreds of millions of years to evolve and grow. So he will be able to overpower Godzilla with sheer mass alone. But if he's so powerful, why is he under command from the Scar King?
I mean, we don't necessarily know he's under his command yet, right?
Titan assisting
we don't really know anything about him.
There may be more to this story. We theorized that Scar would be incredibly intelligent and would be able to wrangle up and control the Titans.
He could have like manipulated them too, maybe.
With a Hollow Earth power source. Something that could act as its kryptonite. Just as how fire burns us to touch, there may be an element in the Hollow Earth that Shimo is incredibly sensitive to. By utilizing this element, Scar may be able to torture the creature,
that theory. I like that idea.
It from ever turning on its aggressor, in fear of receiving further pain. Scar may be manipulating it to attack and destroy Titans and cities across the world. when in
See, what was
reality,
that
it's
spike,
really
by
just
the
a
way?
benevolent creature being forced into doing the will of an evil titan.
We don't know what that
Hell-bent on
was from the
destroying
trailer
the
either.
world, when in reality, it just wants to slumber in its home in the Hollow Earth. It may also be the reason that these members of Kong's species are not attempting to break out from the Scar King's prison, in fear of what he will get Shimo to do to them. During the Great Titan
Yeah, I don't
War,
blame him there.
Scar may have used Shimo to attack the Kong's villages,
Bro, I'm so
destroy
excited
their
for this
homes,
movie.
and wipe out
It's
vast
so
numbers
far
of
away,
their
but like, I'm
tribe.
still so excited.
Now, it keeps the Kongs in their place, where Scar can use them for slavery. Although, with the help of Godzilla and Kong, that might change, and separate Scar from the element he was using to manipulate it, and with not a second's notice, he could turn on his aggressor and viciously execute the Scar King for essentially torturing it and forcing it to do his twisted bidding.
That's
like
true,
an attack
bro.
dog that's had enough of the abuse.
I'm
Evidence
so
of it
hyped,
not being
man.
purely evil.
I think he's in the
spans back
movie.
Thousands of years
They did a
ago.
really good job with the trailer,
battle
not
with
showing
Ghidorah
anything like
we
that.
mentioned earlier. We know it was Godzilla that
Gave us,
fought
like,
and
slight
defeated
hints.
the devil with 3 heads. But if its body was locked in an Arctic prison before it could regenerate, this tells us that in the past, Godzilla and Shimo could have worked together, both being alpha titans that once defended the planet from those that wished to destroy it.
Interesting
so whilst
theory.
on the surface, Shimo might seem like another super powerful titan for Godzilla to
And then
go
he
up
turns
against.
at the
There
end,
may be more to
destroy
it.
Scar King.
Being an ancient being, it's seen
We're calling the
empires
movie right
rise
now.
and fall, reigns begin and end, and now it must face the will of the Scar King.
Oh, I like that, bro. I like the
How its
theory.
story ends
I like
is
that
unknown,
build-up.
but we will continue to monitor this titan for any updates, and we'll report back with news. So subscribe. and
Absolutely.
stomp
Hit that
the
subscribe
notification to keep up
We're
to date
totally
with
gonna keep
Godzilla
covering
Kong
these things.
and the New Empire. I'm really liking the way this Titan's looking.
Me too.
From what I can gather,
It's gonna be good. It's
super
gonna be
powerful,
great.
With elemental powers of frost, more powerful than even it knows. It's a massive beast, not very intelligent, and is being manipulated
Not
by a
very
great
intelligent.
evil into
Just
doing
called
his
him
bidding.
dumb.
We haven't seen much of the design, but it's clearly related to Godzilla, likely being his great.
Yeah, the only
great,
things we've
great,
seen are,
great,
like,
great,
drawings
great,
and
great, 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 and so forth and
stuff
so
like
forth,
that.
grandfather. I can't wait to see it cover entire cities in snow and ice and battle Godzilla and Kong alongside the
Ooh,
Scar
I
King.
can't wait, man.
It's
I
going to
can't
be
wait.
An epic war of
Let
the
me know how
ages.
hyped you are in the
That
comments.
said, we don't know
Your boy's
everything about
hyped.
this Titan, so there will likely be even greater mysteries that will be uncovered come April 12th, 2024.
Oh, it's
when
in
Godzilla
April.
Kong: The New Empire releases.
That's
But
not too
one
far
thing's
away.
for
It's like
sure,
5 months, right?
Shimo will be one of the greatest threats Godzilla has ever faced.
Like
against.
4? All right, well, you know what? That's the end of this video. How strong do you think that monster's actually going to be? I think he's going to be strong, and I think he's going to destroy Scar King at the end. Thank you for watching with me. I'll see you tomorrow. I love y'all. Goodbye.